Hi Geminis, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. I welcome everyone. Thank you for those who have subscribed and my viewers who have been supporting me as well. Also, I welcome my new viewers. Hi. I do integrate astrology with tarot card reading, as you could see. The spread I have here. And also spiritual messages, okay, from time to time. I'm using my Wildwood Tarot and my Game of Thrones. I'm also using my Karma cards. I wanted to see what will influence you, Geminis. By the way, this is a Gemini reading. Um, wanted to influence. I wanted to know how the Cosmo. Okay, rewind, Leonore. Your planet, Gemini, is really kicking my butt. I'm sure you heard that Mercury is in retrograde and that represents you, Gemini. Okay. So I wanted to know what house, what planet, or what sign is representing your energy right now. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. And also, when I was premeditating and pre-shuffling, okay, did I say that right? When I was meditating and pre-shuffling, see what I mean? I apologize in advance. There's a lot of my words are not in the right place. Okay. When I was meditating and pre-shuffling on your cards, my gemmies, I did notice something about the full moon. Okay, so I kept hearing full moon, full moon, full moon. And I know right now there is a full moon going on. I think it started, if not yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. I don't know. What I got from the full moon is that one of your chakras is blocked. Okay, chakras, everybody has chakras. There's 7 popular ones: the third eye, the crown, your throat chakra, the heart, the solar plexus, sacral, the root, even your hands, right and left. That would be 9. So your solar plexus, something about your solar plexus, which is located in the stomach, is blocked by some type of shame and or disappointment. And I don't know if that means anything to you, Geminis, whether it's you or someone you know. And if anyone's wondering, what else that means, you know, if I go in detail, it does mean some type of imbalance, especially if it's blocked by some type of disappointment. Maybe some misuse of power, whether it's you or someone you know. Self-worth, confidence, self-esteem, that all comes, even personal responsibility, if I said that, comes with something that's blocked. I work on meditating, anything that helps you, of course, your diaphragm, definitely breathing. Meditating is all about breathing. So definitely, I'm not a yogi, but you could YouTube it, Google it, and definitely see how you could unblock your solar plexus. Okay, because right now I see it totally blocked. And I don't know, I kept hearing the full moon, and I'm like, okay, well, the full moon is either in Leo or in Virgo, but it wasn't so much about the sign and the zodiac sign. It has a lot to do with you and your health. Somebody may be going through some type of digestive problem, that also could be it. Okay. All right, moving on, my dolls. Yeah, so your planet is in retrograde if you haven't heard the news yet. I think right now it's in Aquarius, but it's mostly in Pisces. All right, so let's see what represents your energy right now. All right, so I have the house and the planet. So the house that's representing you is the 6th house, which is Virgo. So yes, the new moon, not the new moon, the full moon was in Virgo. Interesting. And then Neptune, oh my God. So funny, Neptune represents Pisces. And I just said Mercury is mostly in Pisces. Yeah. I'm going to read some key points and you let me know if this resonates with you or not. But, even you don't have to let me know. You could just tell yourself that. But the 6th house is Virgo. Okay. So it does mean service to others. Okay. It definitely represents work. Okay. So for those who are, work freaks, workaholics, also do it a little bit at a time. I know that the 6th house does represent, domestic things as far as, cleaning has to be important. The mundane things of life, paying the bills, things that people don't really want to do. And so that's the 6th house. So you may be going through some issues as far as maybe worrying too much, maybe that's what's keeping the imbalance, self-confidence or digestive problems from the stress. And then the Neptune, I don't know why I was compelled to take 2. Usually I just take 1, but Neptune, it makes sense. Your planet right now is in Pisces. So Neptune represents, a sacrifice, inspiring others, also confusion and sacrifice. Okay, moving on. So I have my Wildwood Tarot, and I'm going to clarify with my Game of Thrones. I don't think I've used my Game of Thrones. I'm pretty sure I haven't. For you, Geminis. I'm not going to spoil the show too much for those who haven't watched it. I know not everyone is a Game of Thrones watchers, but Game of Thrones watcher. Okay, I'm definitely going to mess up on my words. We're talking about Mercury retrograde. You are Mercury Geminis, and literally your retrograde, your planet has been kicking my butt for like over a month or so. Okay, electronic wise, I tried to do the Cancer reading. I couldn't do the Cancer reading. Now I tried once, 2 times. I was done. I just moved on to the next sign. I bought a new camera here, so it may cut off, but that's okay. I mean, I could always stitch it together. I could stitch the videos together, but it's ridiculous. Okay, I'm not speaking the way I usually speak. I mean, I know I'm bilingual and I mess up on grammar sometimes, but this is overboard. All right, I'm sorry. I needed to vent to you. It's not your fault, Gemini. It's not your fault. Okay. So, my Wildwood Tarot, I have the King of Cups. Interesting, with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. All right, so the King of Cups. So it's either, water sign, if that means anything to you. You may have that in your chart. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then I have my 10 of Swords in the reverse. Give me a moment here. And Are you fighting with somebody? You may be fighting with someone, either a friend, someone that that means a lot to you for sure. Um, it could be a past energy. Maybe this is still affecting you. The fact that you are still probably having some type of issues, or the residue of the fight. And I don't think it was I don't think it was physical. At least I hope not. But I think somebody was hurt. I know in my pre-shuffling, I did see the Three of Swords. I think both of you are turning your back to each other at the moment. Let's see what clarifies it. So I have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, this is my Two of Wands in the Game of Thrones. So this is one of the characters here. She's watching her baby dragon, well, one of her baby dragons fly in the air. And she's holding two sticks, right? Usually it means decision. Well, she's not holding it. That's interesting. Usually in the traditional tarot, they're either holding one or two wands. I'm gonna mess up on my words. I think that you're still thinking about this person, that's for sure. I think that you still have love for this person. This could be a family member, this could be a relationship, or, you know, a breakup, unfortunately. The fact that I was in the reverse, wow. I don't know. I feel like you or the other person is in limbo. You're not sure whether you want to reconcile, you know, or get back together. And I honestly feel both of you feel this way. Like it's almost like maybe it's better that we walk away from each other, or maybe having you know, that moment where you're like, you know, right now we're just taking a break, and eventually we'll get back together. You don't know, honestly. You or the other person or both of you may not know if you want to work it out. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could also be, like I said, a family member. I don't think it could be anything with a job, but it could also be a co-worker. All right, let's move on to the next spread. I am trying something new, Geminis. I don't know if I'm trying to just have my spread all done here and ready so the videos could be shorter. But let's see how that works out. If the video cuts off, like I said, I will stitch it. All right, so I have my Three of Cups in the reverse. I also have Four of Swords and my Balance card, which is a major arcana. It's a Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. Yeah. Oh God. This. All right. Okay. Yeah. So Three of Cups. Three of Cups usually mean friendship, celebration, but the fact that it was in the reverse, I feel like that is not going on with you. You're almost in hermit mode with the Four Swords. Oh no, sorry, this is the Five of Swords. What is wrong with my eyes? Oh, I know. I didn't bring my glasses. Yes, the Five of Swords. There was a fight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Geminis. Um, I do sense somebody hurting someone's feelings through words. And I don't think you expected that. And this could, could be vice versa, cross watchers. You see how this person, he's pointing his bow and arrow to this ram. Wow, rams. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a ram, but it's a symbol of Aries. Oh boy, when Aries gets upset, yeah, they're very. It takes him. It doesn't take him too long to calm down, but once they explode, be careful. It's basically this picture. That's an Aries. If I don't know why I'm saying it, and maybe you know somebody with Aries in their birth chart, but yeah. You see this one arrow right here? You see how the other ones are like Mr. Ram? However, this arrow, it looks like it's going straight to the gut. It did say something about your stomach area. Maybe this is what's, the misuse of power, the imbalance. It could be because of this relationship that you have or had. And this person is not done yet. Like, this person is not done with his words or her words, And here's another one for you. And this is what I'm going to say next. And you know what? Like, and the poor ram is like, I don't need to hear anymore. I got it the first time. I understood the second time. I got it the third time. You really hurt my feelings. Yeah. I definitely sense a friendship was broken, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to see the Sagittarius card here, the Temperance. And I on the bottom of the deck, so funny, I see the Jupiter card here, and it's in the upright. I mean, there is some good qualities about your relationship with this person. I think that you spend a lot of time with this person. I think that you thought this person was going to be in your life for forever. And the fact that this happened to you, it's like almost, it took you off guard. Like, you're trying to make sense of it. But give it some time, Geminis. It's crazy. The energy right now is crazy. And the fact that the sixth house Virgo card with the Neptune card came out. The funny thing is that they're polar opposite. Pisces and Virgos are polar opposite of each other. So you and this person may have, different personalities, different characteristics, different cultures. But you know how they say opposite attracts? And so I think this is what made the relationship last. I don't know. It could be a year. It could have been more than that. But okay, sorry, Geminis. Yeah, you see how these two serpents are intertwined? It came out in the reverse, so you definitely are separated, for sure. Let's see what clarifies us. So I have, the Ace of Swords with the Magician in the reverse. Another major arcana. The Magician is Mercurial energy. Hello. Hi, Geminis. All right, it came out in the reverse. The Ace of Swords does seem okay. It's some type of obviously clarity, words, beginnings. With the Magician in the reverse, I don't think this was a good breakup at all. I honestly feel like you know, you could have met this person at your job, because I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles here. I think that you worked with this person, or you know, if not worked with this person, I honestly feel like you really tried your best to work it out. And then either you or someone had some type of clarity and didn't want to manifest this relationship anymore. In this scene, this person holding the sword, now the funny thing is that this wall of ice right here, which is called the wall of ice, I'm pretty sure in the show, and then there's like this passage that goes to the other side. So you could, it's like a tunnel, you know what I mean? So how, you know how tunnels take you to one side to the next. This white wall, this wall of ice is there for a reason. It's there to separate the White Walkers, which are pretty much zombies. If you haven't watched the show, it's pretty much like The Walking Dead, and then the human race on the other side. Their jobs, for those who do work here in Black Castle, if I'm saying that right, the Black Castle are there to protect the human race from these White Walkers, these zombies. And then the Magician, this character here, his name is Littlefinger in the show. He's actually very smart. He's very mercurial. I'm, you know, the fact that they put him as an air sign, that's amazing. Because all he does is logically think. It's like almost like a mastermind person, you know. He might have put people in compromising positions. He could have put himself in compromising positions, but it was all for power. I feel like you have some clarity in, like, either someone has some clarity on not manifesting the relationship anymore, or you definitely are seeing the bigger picture of the relationship, as if, you know what, I was stuck in this relationship that I try to work out. You know, that's so, like, Virgos, you know, they'll stick it out to the end, until it's over. And I think, you know, that the Neptune card that came out as well, you know, I think that you try to convince yourself, you know, it's like almost you're putting a veil over your face and try to convince yourself that the relationship was going to work out, and it did not. And so, you know, the Magician, yeah, it's an air sign, so I don't know. I mean, both of these are air signs, so Gemini, that's you, as well as Aquarius and Libra, if that means anything to you, or if somebody could embody those energy. All right, the last spread is the Seven of Wands. So in my Wildwood Tarot, it says clearance. You better believe somebody did clear away. Somebody walked away. You know, and the funny thing is that Seven of Wands usually means defensive, right? So somebody walked away to defend either, you know, again, you know, that self-esteem, the confidence, you know, they felt imbalanced and they had to leave the relationship to try to like get control of themselves again, work hard on themselves. It just, you know, that's it. It ended. It was, you know, I want to say for a group of you, you guys may get back together, you know. And for another group, I don't think so. I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up as friends, you know. I think that the energy that I'm feeling now with the spread, even though there was fighting words, and it could have been very petty, but I also feel that this has been going on for quite some time. And because it's been going on for quite some time, I think that you're just tired of deceiving yourself. You know what I mean? Making yourself believe that it was going to work out. And so you walked away. Yeah, you walked away to heal yourself. To clarify it is, oh my God, the Jupiter card again. Remember I told you I saw it at the bottom of the deck with my Wildwood Tarot. For the fact that the Wheel of Fortune came out twice, yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, Wheel of Fortune's all about time. It's a Jupiter energy, fire energy. So again, Aries, you know, I did send some Aries in here. Leo, what else? Sagittarius, if that means anything to you. I think you're kind of over it. I think you're over the... It's like almost as if you're looking like this bird. When I see this bird, so this wheel represents the four kingdoms. One of the biggest four kingdoms in the show. And so all I see is this cute little bird, the sparrow, I want to say. You know, he's looking at, well, he's looking at one of the kingdoms, which is the dragon. So funny because oh my God, I'm trying to remember the name of this kingdom, but whatever, it doesn't. This bird is looking, it looks like it's looking at this one. Now, this was it's almost like your last option was to leave the relationship. And when I saw the Eight of Pentacles, you really tried to work hard on this relationship. And your last option was, you know, this dragon. As you're like, you know, I try to work this kingdom out. I try to work with this kingdom. It's like these kingdoms just all fell apart. And you looked at your last option and it was like, you know what? It's time for me to move on. Yeah, I do sense some fire energy here. Anyway, whatever. Or somebody embodies that fire energy. Yeah, it's like you have your back turned. Yeah, somebody is really over it. Especially with the Seven of Wands here. Somebody is defensive over the breakup. And they don't want to be... I mean, even though I sense so much love... And you still may have love for each other. It's just that, you know... this union is over. And again, this could be for a group of you. The other group, maybe, you know, you guys may get back together, you know. But right now is not the time. Somebody needs to heal. Maybe both of you. I did mention about the solar plexus earlier. I felt that somebody really needs to like get aligned with themselves before you go back into that would be my advice when it comes to this reading. Align yourself before you get back into it if you're trying to work out the relationship again. Again, could be a family member. I don't sense it's the job too much, but could be, especially with the sixth house that came out here. Okay. All right, my loves, that was it. I do have the Scorpio card here. Somebody may have Scorpio in their chart. This was at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, I think that somebody had too much control of the situation. And secrets, maybe. You're tired of it. Okay. All right. Bye.